Well, good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to this Michael Project Proposal presentation, presented by myself and Ken Hall. We are going to present to you the proposal that is geared towards our incoming 9th graders, as well as any incoming student to our walls here at Lake Howell High School. It is the idea that a student who is involved will stay in school, will be motivated to attend classes, and also to get good grades. This motivation needs to be set in place early in the student's career here at Lake Howell. It is because the state has mandated that our graduation rate will be determined by the number of students who graduate high school within the standard 4 years. So, sit back, relax, and enjoy as we highlight what we have here on our campus. And now I would like to present to you the 5 courses that helped influence my project. We start off with month 3, which had our Web 2.0 applications, along with our photo sharing capabilities, and I should say slideshow presenters. Got these from a collection of animation tools. Started the search by looking at the Web 2.0 or Go to Web 2.0. To go to that site, it's actually a great place to find a whole bunch of things, whatever you may be looking for. Anything that has to do with interaction, e-learning. And then we move on to the opportunity to have polls in our surveys or polls in our presentations. In fact, it's one of the things I need to add to mine in a future date. And for the video sharing, we do the Vimeo, or we also have the YouTube aspect where we can upload videos and save them and share them in our classroom. As for the slideshows, well, I created them on 3 different types of projects. One being the Vuvox, second one being Animoto, and the third one being a program called OneTrue Media. All of these were free, except for Animoto I did purchase to add some added features to it. During month 5, I had the use of Flash Design. This helped influence my idea for my project because this is when I first thought of it. And this was the first drawing of it and how I was planning on doing it. Then comes month 6, and where we have different editing and video capture features. And when I say editing, we also have the transitions from slides and pictures. The lighting angles and multiple cameras help influence the way you do interviews. This is going to be used for future interviews that I have intended for the blogs or the words of it. This brings us up to month 9, which had the use of interactive web design and blogging capabilities. Also very important, we first started talking about the copyright issues, especially with the music. This is a shot from my slideshow, or from my website, in which it shows how I want to have podcasts and words of encouragement from different students, including incoming and outgoing. The musical selection for most of the videos and the slideshows were taken from a website called Free Play Music. All types of music that I could choose from, but most importantly, I found and noticed that it had this free student educational use, which allowed me to covers me under the copyright. Finally, I come to month 10, which month 10, while it may not have been in the website too much, it helped further the background for my ideas because we had a YouTube course we designed, but also it had to do with my CMS or the way I was going to embed this into either or we're going to embed it into the school's website. But also, that course also encouraged me to look further into the Blackboard, as well as Moodle site, which is something I'm going to be adding to my own personal site. Finally, I wanted to put down the list of websites that I incorporated. I hope you have enjoyed the presentation of all the information that was the background. I hope you all have enjoyed the rest of the show.
Hey, hang on. How is we going to use this program? Well, let's see. Right now we're talking about my administrator is talking about having my video club talk to our coaches as well as our sponsors and start doing the interviewing process themselves, and that way I can go ahead and modify this in the future. Also, we were talking about showing it to our freshmen and all of our new students that are coming in this year. Once they come in, we're going to be able to inform them and get their opinion right off the bat. I have gone ahead and trial run it over this summer and had some students looking at it that were my pupils during summer school. And we wanted to see how they liked it. Now, while this group of students were looking at the computers, we are asking them how they thought and what they thought of the way the slideshows looked and the way the information was shared with them. And for most intentional purposes, they all agreed that it was a very neat and much better than what they had. Now, from here, once it is edited and revamped, then we're going to be able to put it to the web and get it much more functional. Now, where is it going to go from there? That's the interest that we have right now, but there's also a gentleman who has a company called C2C. Now, C2C is a internet-based program that all of the high schools in the state of Florida are using currently for their athletic association. We're also looking at a bunch of different states that are currently interested in it, along with Texas, California, Alabama, and Georgia, along with a few other states that he has been interested or interviewing with. He has shown an interest in my program in which he's talking about wanting to add it or a subset to that program so other schools can piggyback on it. Now, each school is in control of their own website, they are in control of their sports, so they would be able to load their own videos into the internet-based program. In that way, it's personalized to their school. I think he was talking about buying it from me outright, or possibly giving me a proceeds of the hits. I'm not sure. It all depends on whether he likes it or where it goes from here. Now, as I have mentioned, there is a bunch of things I need and would like to do it. I would like to, again, take away the just writing. Now, future things I would like to do to the program consists of every time a page opens, instead of just going directly to the video of the background, we would put the coaches on, or the sponsors, introducing themselves, putting a face to the. Now, this face would allow the kids to not just understand who the person is, but be able to recognize them whenever they get on campus. So that way, as a new student, they will recognize certain faces and understand who that person is. It also allows the kids to hear the coaches and hear their philosophy and talk about when the program starts and also what the requirements are. I mean, we all know the major requirement is 2.0, but we also want to talk about when the season starts, when is the off season, when do they have conditioning, and everything along that lines. Not to mention sponsors. When do they first hold their meetings? When do they hold their monthly meetings? What do they do over the weekends? What do they do for the community? What do they do for the school? What does the student get out of it? How does it help them? I mean, a whole bunch of other stuff that everybody wants to know, but nobody does know. So this will allow the sponsor, the coach, or the guidance counselors who talk, administrators talk. It allows everybody to know somebody when they get on campus instead of being a nobody, not just wandering around. They actually are able to come up to someone and say, "Hey, I know you. You're so and so," and they're like, "Yes, how are you? Welcome to welcome to high school. Welcome to your school. How are you doing so far?" And then it makes the kids feel welcome, like they are a part of the school. So there's a lot of purposes that this could be used for, and a lot of things that can go. And as I said, I've already got my administrator on board with it, and I'm sure that if I showed this to any other school, they would be on board with it. Not to mention the fact that we've had new administrators come on and they've already heard about this and they want to talk about it because they want to take it and show it to the county and possibly move it from there. Who knows? This may be a whole new way of getting our kids involved.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, this brings a close to the final project proposal as presented to you by the voice of Ken Hall. We hope that you have seen a small glimmer of his vision of what is involved in getting the 9th graders understanding the importance right now of how much we care as a campus, as a faculty, as we are getting them ready for their future. But they need to complete 4 years. They can take advantage of everything we have to offer in any of our clubs, organizations, or athletics. But they have to stay in school. They have to maintain a 2.0 GPA. They need this just so they can graduate within the state-mandated 4 years. Because our grade depends on it, our students depend on us. We need to get them ready for their future, whether it is job market or it is for college. So, thank you very much.